Previously, on the Somnium Files. Hi, boss. Flashback with Mizuki. Letting her to channel her inner Stan power. We have identified the crimes of Ota Matsushita. So this is playing out similarly to the much darker route, except we got to the warehouse in time to save Ota and Iris. There was very clearly a killer here who killed both Ota and Iris when we did not show up in time to possibly scare them away. Events played out the same in both paths, both versions of Iris's Somnium, with slight differences. In the route where we got there in time to save them, we did not get tased, so Date was not out for nearly as long and could get there quicker. Either way, Ota had some shit going on that he needs to answer for. Yeah. Somehow a little more satisfying than the Virtue's Last Reward hallway and door scenes. Hitomi.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
Oh, good.
They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much
Good.
better. Peekaboo.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
That's adorable. A bed. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. It measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Window? Hitomi? TV. There's an LCD TV on the top of the bedside table. There's something else to see here. Chair. Round chair. Okay. Tommy is sitting next to the bed. She looks exhausted. She's been through the ringer. Alright, let's start with the important part.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Oh,
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
EY. Why does that name sound
While I
familiar?
was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
No, not looking at you. Yeah, I feel like the name EY rings a bell. I don't know if it's someone that we've seen before. Oh, hey, Nasu. Secret. Unknown. Boss. Okay. We're not gonna get anything from that, but I feel like I recognize the name.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Ota saved Iris, didn't he?
Ota also got
I heard
Iris.
the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
I am seething. Say goodbye. We could literally just, I'm done with this shit. Bye. We'll let it play out though. I'm still seething at Ota.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
I mean, we could explain the there's still a lot of gaps to fill in before I can say that Ota actually did something freaking heroic. Like, judging from our trip to the crime scene, just to recap the end of the last video, judging from our trip to the crime scene, here's what I'm thinking. Ota and Iris took the van to the warehouse. Shenanigans happened. Gap of time happened. Ota wound up elsewhere. Stole a car to go back to the warehouse. And that's when he possibly intervened to save Iris from whatever shit they had gotten into. What happened in the interim gap determines whether or not I will be kicking Ota's ass.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today?
Have to ask. I just have to
I
ask.
don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
But like, there's no way.
So, Tsujima? The politician?
Yes. Yes, you shouldn't have. Sorry, I'm just internal dialoguing.
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
That smile seems forced. That smile seems incredibly forced.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Okay, we didn't really learn anything from that. Time to go. We're actually probably not going to be able to kick Ota's ass. Well, we do want to talk to Mayumi, though.
Who might you be?
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
Oh. So how can I help you?
Are you alright? It's Mayumi, Ota's mother. She has a picture frame next to her.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo toward me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small.
What is going on with your dad's face? What is happening there? How is that face put together? It's... What?
I wanted to look at it again.
Okay, baby Ota is precious, though. I'll give him that.
I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from.
Oh.
It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
I'm still trying to figure out how your husband's face is put together,
Yes.
but
That's very nice, Mayumi.
it is very sweet. Where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Sir not appearing in this
Date,
game.
I did some research on her husband, Ota's father.
Her husband is a polar bear!
His name
Oh,
is
oh my
Matsushita
God!
Takaro.
Holy shit! He's real! He's real!
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
Oh.
What? What is going on here?
Huh. I guess we'll be, just be sure I decided to ask Mayumi about the Odoroki-man chocolate I found at the warehouse. Took it out of my pocket to show her.
Do you know anything about this chocolate?
Oh, you like Odoroki Man?
Yes, actually. I was hooked on them at one point.
My Ota loves them too. When he was younger, he used to collect all the stickers. He was the best at it.
Curious. About last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
What in the heck happened in this video then?
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris.
Does Iris have fucking mystic
I
eyes
saw
or something?
the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming.
About...
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
What kind of
It was when
dream?
my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red.
What?
But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Something's weird. Something's really weird here.
What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
That's...
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue,
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
dementia.
Oh. Didn't we have a bit of conversation earlier about Ota and the Kumakuras? With So Sejima having land interest. Land and real estate and money-making interest in the Kaburaki district. And having ties with the Kumakuras to poach the real estate and that shit. But didn't boss also bring up Ota? In this case too, where the Matsushita diner being so close to the Kaburaki district that the chemical plant explosion, like, killed their business. If Ota really was cooking something sinister, and had Iris looped in on it, and that went wrong, like, it would give him a more thorough motive if, like, past 6 years or so, again, Ota's going through if like the past 6 years or so, business at the diner is dying, deader than dead. Ota's mom is suffering from dementia and getting worse.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss.
This is the first time that she's really openly shown it, but
She seems to be missing memories.
like, this is the first time that she's openly shown it, but it's
I see.
very much...
So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It's... like, I don't think there's been anything that's so openly given that impression. The other paths we've seen her on, but in this case, I feel like this revelation kind of still fits in, despite all that.
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically
Kabasaki.
within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably.
It's just been here, and we've just been going here, and
Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally,
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
shit.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Rami stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go.
I don't know how to feel about
It's
this.
better that you leave things be.
You're right.
It's just kind of been here. Looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. It makes sense. It makes sense given the context that we've been uncovering. And they very much have the possibility to function. We have actually eaten here before, but we certainly have not had any customers. That's a blow.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
I mean, he's not going to do anything about it, given that our previous our other interaction with him in this route was in the Kumakura's base. Bodyguard is standing, completely still, emotionless. If I position my camera like this, it looks like he has hair. It's a big moss ball. No, actually, it's a well-manicured tree. It must be in a topiary.
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Sussy.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
Fair enough. Do you know Iris Sagan?
No?
It's this girl.
Do you know Aset? I showed her the picture of Iris I had.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
Let's play a game.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Shoot. Kahoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
You tried. Garden stone. It's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Tilt this way. A pond.
Look, Aiba. A giant salamander.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
There are many koi in the pond, as well as a salamander. They're nothing compared to Nancy. Tree. So is feeding the koi in the pond. So, where were you at 3 a.m. this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course.
Can you prove it?
Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
So,
I told you yesterday, my relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
be better.
I don't. Who is that?
I showed her the picture of Iris I had.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I'm telling you.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
I'm telling you. It's Hitomi. Who he knows.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
It's Hitomi.
Well, true.
I'm still sticking to my interpretation of that Somnium being baby Iris witnessing something going on between Hitomi and So Sejima.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sejima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough.
Oh,
But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
very vicious koi you
I'd
have
like
here.
to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
Show me your bone structure, boy. Show me your bone structure. Oh, that's a hefty bone.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
Okay, bet.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
I'm telling you, it's
This is
Hitomi.
why I hate politicians.
That's the face who would get a reaction out of this dude. Alright, let's get out of here. What we need to do is talk to Ota. If this is another split, it's gotta be between Ota
Before we
and
reach HQ,
Mizuki.
let's summarize our investigation so far.
Since this seems to be delving into Ota's motives and also Mizuki flashbacks. Alright, Bet. What do we got? We don't know shit about So.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
I'm telling you, it's Hitomi.
Yeah.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on. Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
She might not remember.
Are we gonna sync with her?
correct.
I have a feeling there's a path. Why do I feel like there's a path where we sync with her?
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery.
Which, realistically, we're probably not gonna get anything worthwhile by pursuing the ownership of the warehouse.
Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
Important.
Fingerprints were found on it.
Alright.
Whose?
Yours.
Mayumi Matsushida's.
What?
Huh.
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
Probably thinking that,
This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s.
do they call 7-Eleven 7s?
8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night, and that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Unless...
Did she go there and drop it?
Unless... Ota and Iris took the van to the warehouse, went home, then later on that night, Ota was doing late night weeb shit, saw the live stream, stole a car, booked it to the fucking warehouse, and Mayumi followed him. But that's weird because this is 10:30, and that's 3 a.m. The spooky hour.
It is possible.
This isn't adding up.
Well,
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
All right.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
Oh, hell
Sounds
yeah.
treatment?
Oh, hell yeah. Let's throw, time to go throw
Yeah,
hands.
he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
We're gonna throw hands with this boy. Until he explains himself. I can't rule out a well-intentioned explanation for this.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
We can work on that.
All right, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Dolls got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Ota seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs. Maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation. Maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
Boss is standing here. Alright. It's about the walk.
Oh, yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was...
Yeah, that was.
I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
You did a hell of a job of that. She lost her eye.
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not going to get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Swear on me. Did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you.
Why would...
If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did.
Let's test your pain threshold while
It's
under
nothing
anesthesia.
special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking.
Oh my
He saw how
god.
strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're wrong. Who the fuck stabbed you?
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
I know some of the fucking social media clout bullshit you did for Iris in the past, so...
That's...
You're going to answer me. You're going to fucking answer me.
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
I gave you a second chance. This is your second chance. Speak now.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy.
No one's still explaining the fact that you hit Date over the head, ran off with Iris, and the next time we see you, Iris is having her eye removed and you're being fucking stabbed. No one's explaining what happened in that interim, and that's pissing me
But
off.
to do that, I need information.
Okay.
Okay. I think we covered this. Boss stuff. So, let's open with the business.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
Shocked. I'm
What
absolutely
did you lie
shocked.
about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true.
Okay.
But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Why did you
Alright.
hide that?
because something happened after. This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
What?
Iris was driving it?
Whoa, you surprised me.
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Does Ota... Important question for you. Does Ota get put on the list of pathetic sad boys right up there with Manny Steele?
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer.
And the new Cyclops killer very much killed Renju.
And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
Alright. So what happened after you left Matsushita Diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes, please, explain.
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
Where and why?
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu.
Okay.
I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
Committed grand
The
theft?
station wagon, right?
yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
Alright. The stream was 3 a.m. Let's take a break for a moment. Odoki-man took the chocolate out of my pocket and showed it to Ota.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that...
What? Do you know something about it?
He's gonna say no.
Show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
Hey, Date? I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight. Will you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
Step on his face repeatedly until he falls asleep. Just stomp on his face repeatedly until he falls asleep.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
Okay, so...
You didn't contact the police?
I thought after I hit you.
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me.
I mean, you were driving a stolen
I wasn't thinking
car.
clearly. I was panicking.
That's...
And
okay.
That's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water.
Okay, that kind of explains the timeline a bit more, a bit better.
You know the rest.
The timeline makes a bit more sense now.
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Get in the fucking
Date,
sync.
Ota is acting strange.
Get in the fucking sync machine, Shinji.
I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Caution. You advise me to caution. I am going to save my game. I am nothing if not habitually paranoid. Alright, show me your bone structure, boy. Excuse me? Excuse me?
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
What the fuck?
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
Sync machine.
But you can still get information
Let me just,
inside his head.
I mean, you could be even more shady and get Mayumi to sign the consent form for the sync. That feels morally dubious, given what we now know.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes.
Yes, Pewter.
Do not go over it.
Thank you, Pewter.
Won't be a problem. But are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
Well, if you're sure.
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. All right, boss. Hit the lever. Let's do this. Time to figure out what the fuck is going on in your head, kid. This is going to come back to the diner, isn't it? Box. Why are you in the box? You're...
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
What? A6 cube.
Is this cold storage warehouse?
What is this music?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
Hey guys, it's me, the bear.
Iris is about to be...
For every give sub, the saw goes faster.
Stop right there!
Oh my god.
The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil.
Oh my god.
Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
What is he doing? He's so cool.
I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it.
Of course it
appears
is.
To be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Domain expansion. Get out of your box already. He's still shifting. Oh, yeah, all right. The saw. The beer. Yeah. Okay, so we produced a fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris. Save the world.
Curse you, polar bear. I will vanquish you. But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall. Like this.
What? What? You got a manga thought bubble. Oh my god. Ah! No! Whoa! Oh my... What the fuck? What? What?
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it. All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't want to be in this kid's head anymore. I want to go home.
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Same. Same. Oh my god. Episode 1. Charge forward. Secure the route. Oh my god. I don't want to be here. What are we looking at map-wise? Heated insulation door. Iris is here. Ice cutting machine. Frozen forklift. Forklift. Icy floor. We can't interact with the polar bear yet. He's just there doing his thing. Can't believe her tiny eye.
The door.
That's a lot of fucking time. I do not really want to spend. Oh, hang on.
ice on the floor is slick.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna use. We're taking a big time hit on this first objective here. All right, we're lying down. That's just my current mood. Okay.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
Cowabunga!
Aiba, how hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
Woo! Bonk. Oh my god. Ice removed! Oh god, there's a route split here. That hurt, Ota. Oh, the lockup! Test of strength!
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all!
Give him the old hip toss! Oh no! He wins! Drop kick!
Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Shining light. Escort him to the green shelf, to the
Agent
red
Dante,
shelf.
You've got 4 minutes.
Okay, I see a red shelf. I see a green shelf. We can now interact with plates. Got a whole lot of plates. Oil drum. Still got the door here. Look at him. Rawr. Yeah, you're no Inoki. If it was Inoki, he'd go over, brother. He'd just win. Green shelf, red shelf. I fucking route split. All right, we're closer to this. What the hell can we do here?
The shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
I mean, I can breathe on it. Ha!
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening?
It's a Tessa picture. Hey.
What is this?
What? What? Ready to job him out like fucking Vader Inoki. Oh!
Options!
It's Vader time. He said you bet.
Tessa!
Go.
If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny.
Holy fuck. Show the letter A.
No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make hero of justice
Oh my
Ota
God.
fight back and look cool doing it.
Counterattack ignited. Move the wooden box. Oh my god. What the fuck am I doing? I want to go home, but for completely different reasons than the previous Somnium. Okay, what else do we have to do here now? So, forklift. What is that? Wait. Forklift. Wooden box. What's our objective here? Move the wooden box. Okay. Well. Bye, Ota. Bye, Ota. I'm going to step on your face repeatedly until you tap out.
A wooden box.
Not gonna do anything with you yet.
A forklift.
Pray. Sortie. Let's sortie.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
Oh god.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%.
6%.
Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
Oh, elevation.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Vroom, vroom. Oh my god! What is going on? Oh.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Get on the forklift. Brave hero, final episode. Brave hero, disarm the foe. Oh my god. Well, can we interact with the bear now? Oh boy. Okay, we can interact with Ota. Still can't actually interact with the bear. Oh my god. Alright, let's sortie. Booze.
Ota is still down.
This feels important. Step on him repeatedly until he's motivated to get up and do his shit.
Ota is still...
Time question. Motivation.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins.
Is this how this played out? In reality!
There!
El Kabong! Oh no! Oh no, the kitchen knife! The kitchen knife! It's floured! It's got flowers on it! Oh shit! The kitchen knife has flowers on it! That's why he stopped. That's why he stopped. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Why is this game so good at fucking jarring, ridiculous, amusing shit with dramatic, sharp turns like this? Holy fuck. That's the knife. Him and his dad got Mayumi for Mother's Day that one day. What the fuck? What does that mean?
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Oh shit, alright.
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always. Date." From this, we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
Todoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
This is fucking baffling. Take that! Took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Todoroki Man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota.
Terrible.
Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so are you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
Take that.
The kitchen knife with a floral pattern. "Mom, I love you always" is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated.
I feel more bad about this, knowing now what we know about Mayumi.
I didn't want to put her through that.
Like, Ota doing criminal shit, simping over Iris is pathetic and feeble, but Ota trying to defend his legitimately sick mother is just honestly sad, and I genuinely feel bad for the boy.
And?
Mom
never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
Lost it?
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
I went beast mode. The demons came out.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
Oh. Streaming equipment. These are unrelated, okay.
Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family. And allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
Thank you, Iva. Not it. Okay, the 2 cars. And the chocolate? Thinking about it?
the Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
Should make the polar bear someone who...
However,
Really?
I can't completely clear her.
Familiar with Kawasaki. Familiar with Kawasaki, familiar with your situation, and would have access to the
You
knife.
said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
It would be a very devious alibi of her.
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover.
We are going to end up syncing with her, aren't we? And that's going to be... We've already had one terrifying sync experience with aggressive brain cancer Iris. I'm really curious to see what they would do with Mayumi Dementia Somnium. There's so much potential to be terrifying and emotional.
I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Oh. Whew. This has been a lot. She's still here.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita.
She's still here. Alright. That was a lot to take in. On many levels. So, we are going to save the game and take a break for now. Until next time. Until then. Holy crap.